We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Topics are we thinking of?
Yeah.
There you go. You just bleed right into it. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's your boy Cujo, my man Jules, the Words on Fire podcast. After our little hiatus last week, we had a little COVID scare, so it was good to just make sure to just take a week off.
But we ended up we went out with a bang.
Yeah. We went on with a bang. We had if you caught our last episode, we had missing vibrators that got flushed down the toilet.
I don't know how that shit happens, but it happened.
Yeah, we
It
had
happens to the best of us.
And I've been looking for it.
I've been waiting for my daughter to be like, "Hey, what's this floating shit?" And I was like, "Yo, you're 8. I don't want to can't have that talk." Remember, don't follow us on the Instagram on the Words on Fire podcast, the wordsonfire.com. YouTube, if you're here, I don't know where it's at, so it's down there somewhere.
Down there,
like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, all that good shit. So this week we have to follow up with Vibrating Panties. Best way to do it is to bring in a band. Yeah. And the band we got here today, we got 3 of the band members. We got the Damian Isacc Band. Did I get that right? Yeah, I got that right.
What up?
Heads up, I fuck up everybody's name, dude. I forget everything. Mm-hmm. So we got my man Bones, we got my man Damian, and we got George. What's good, guys?
What's up?
What's up?
He was like, so as you can tell, we've been, my boys here have been hitting it a little bit easy. A little bit hard, actually. Coors Light and what other...
little curse.
Pretty much every liquor you can think of.
That's
everything you can think of.
That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. Yeah,
we're doing it right. It's about one thing doing wrong, and make sure you do it right. That's
there you go.
Absolutely. Exactly. If you're gonna fuck up right.
Yeah. Fuck it all up all the way.
The motto of our band.
Not halfway. Just fuck it all up.
So the band, you guys have an album coming out, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When is this album due to hit?
Oof. March 11, I think.
Oh,
March
wow.
11th.
Oh,
yeah, that's
shit.
a set date. That's
All
a
right.
set date right there.
Yeah,
Very
so
soon.
far.
Yeah.
Not for sure.
Damn, that's my sister's birthday, actually. So that's going to be a birthday gift.
She better buy it.
That's a birthday
Yeah,
gift.
you better buy it.
All right, so this is your guys' first album that's out, or how many albums
Yeah,
is
our
this out?
debut EP. Yeah,
Okay.
Our first.
So how long have you guys been together as a band officially?
Damian Isacc Band officially probably started like maybe late 2019, early 2020.
Oh, fuck.
So you're a COVID band.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Damn.
yeah.
So you have a lot of music. You had a lot
yeah,
of time.
yeah, actually,
right?
yeah.
So how many songs are we looking for on this album?
It's a 4-track EP.
It's
It's a
an
4-track EP?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So for those people out here listening, how would you explain your band, your type of music?
I would just say I wouldn't want to put it in a single genre. I would just kind of say it's Texas music.
Texas music.
Yeah.
What do you
It's a melting pot.
consider Texas music? 'Cause I
So,
know,
yeah,
I know
it is a
Texas
melting pot.
country is pretty wild. the way it
Texas
goes.
country.
Texas
So red
country.
dirt music, the way it goes, is pretty insane. You have people in the same genre that, you have really more on the side of rock, and then
Okay.
you have more on the side of like the actual country.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed
The
on your
mix.
first
Yeah.
single that was real rocky.
Yeah,
Rock.
it kind of jumps around everywhere. You
Yeah.
know,
That
it'd be
acoustic
like,
one's nice though.
It'd be like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It'd be like if you had sex with Greta Van Fleet versus like Motley Crue. It's like, what's gonna happen? Like,
Yeah.
we all know.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking party.
I
bro.
always think of it as country with a shot of whiskey.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's,
Pretty
I
much.
like
I
that.
could deal with that. I could do
So,
that.
but you had an album out too, right, George?
Singles.
Singles, right?
Yeah.
But your singles were more of the just guitar.
It's like Latin.
It's more
Latin
more
stuff,
Mexican,
yeah.
more music or Latin infused.
Right, Latin rock.
So how is that? Are you bringing in any of that infusion into the country rock scene, or like how would you be able to blend that in there?
I don't know.
Have you
Bit.
thought
What do
I
you
mean,
guys think?
he brings his own thing. We all
Yeah.
have our own elements, for
Yeah.
sure. Going into this project that, because I used to play with other musicians and stuff.
Right.
And, like those musicians, they have a couple, top tens and stuff. And, whenever I got involved with Damian, it was a lot different of a sound. And everybody brought their own sounds, their influences. Like some of my biggest influences was like metal, Killswitch Engage, all that remains.
Oh,
Some
shit.
heavy
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
That was like That's
Yeah.
like what I played growing up.
You
And
could
then-
hear that influence, though. You could
Yeah,
hear that influence,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely, for
Yeah.
sure. And so we all brought like all this to the table, and we mashed it up, and it was just like,
It all just kind of happens
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
itself.
So, who were some of your influences then, Damian?
Oh man, I would say probably. I mean, I grew up on some Bee Gees.
Oh shit!
Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I grew up on some Bee Gees. I grew
Yeah.
up on some Bee Gees. Now, honestly, man, what got me into country, I'm gonna be honest, is Tim McGraw.
Really?
Tim McGraw, and then Joey actually brought me into more of that Texas sound.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like Coetzel. Obviously, he's
Okay.
going viral around
nah, he's fucking huge.
the states
This guy's
now.
I'll
And he's
tell
from
you-
Texas,
yeah.
so that just kind of like inspires. I mean, I'm pretty sure other artists to kind of accomplish
Right.
the same sort of things.
Okay. And what about you, George? Who's some of your influences from the way you usually play?
Man, I like Carlos Santana. He's probably
Okay.
number one. I like a lot of Latin influences.
Right.
But I don't know, man. When I joined these guys, I think I picked up pretty quick because I do like metal and rock
Okay.
a lot. And so it was just like a perfect fit. You know,
Yeah.
I think, I'm very blessed. I mean,
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Hey, don't let this guy fucking fool you guys.
I love
Like,
it,
he's
yeah.
so much better than, like, I swear to
Oh,
God.
yeah.
This guy has books. Literally, he writes books about
Well, he
He
guitar
writes
theory.
books on guitar.
Really?
things.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're
pretty
a
much.
So
teacher.
you go with your
Stop.
fingers then. That's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
That's
He
gotta
can
be good
flick
with
the
the
Yes.
ladies.
bean. He can flick the bean really good.
No
Good-
problem.
Gotta be good with the ladies, huh?
Licking the
All right.
Perfect.
I'm tired of smashing. Let me do this.
I mean,
Oh man.
you can't go wrong with that because you either flick the bean or you milk the prostate. Either way is fucking buddy.
It'll work either
You
way,
can't go
bro.
wrong.
It'll work either way.
It's a
I'm not
win-win.
judging. Not
And
judging.
you're a teacher as well, right?
Oh shit!
No comment.
Oh shit!
But you,
That's
as far as
awesome.
teaching like guitar and shit, do you? Because I've always been I've always loved music. I've always been a huge lover of music, and I actually went out and I bought a guitar, but I've never
Never
found
touched the
where
shit.
to play. Or I can't. I mean, I don't know if you're too old. Are you ever too old to start like playing
Never
the guitar?
did. No.
Cause like
Play.
I got that arthritis hand and shit. You know what I mean?
It gets stuck on a fucking cord and
yeah,
shit.
like
Oof.
You gotta use some lotion.
put some
You got
lotion.
more problems, man. You got more problems
the
than I
hair
can
keeps
say.
getting caught in the strings, and it's just
Oh, you got to shave, motherfucker.
no. That's I don't
Never
know.
too old, man. Never too
Really?
old. Do it.
So how would if somebody wanted to start playing? How would you inform them? What's the best way to go ahead and start learning? Would it be to do it in person or to do the internet?
In person. Yeah.
YouTube.
In person.
Can't
Just
do it
in
with
person.
YouTube.
See, I disagree on that.
Really?
So I didn't.
Fuck you, Bones.
Fuck me, right? I didn't take any guitar classes at all.
At all.
And
Self-taught.
It was
Oh, yeah.
basically being jealous of my brother because he could play guitar. So my parents were like, "Oh, like your brother's so cool," and I was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna pick up the guitar too," you know?
Right.
And but definitely music theory. Like if you want to go that route, like because I look at people like him, like he knows that shit to a T, and I fucking don't.
Right.
But if I just play what sounds good to my ear, like
Yeah.
I mean, he's insane when it comes to music theory,
Right.
you know. But really, if you want to play and you have a desire to play, regardless of having a music teacher or not, you're gonna play. You know
Right.
what I mean? And it's a lot better to go the route of having a teacher for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely somebody to encourage you and make you actually understand the instrument a hell of a lot more. But at the end of the day, if somebody wants to do something, they're gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
So when you're talking music theory, is that more just background of like where the different styles came from? Because like when you're talking about like a lot of the styles are like, well, you could tell it here. There's a lot of hip hop. A lot of hip hop comes from originally from like R&B, from blues, and you got to have that certain style as opposed to you have your hard guitar riffs when you're talking about rock and shit like that.
Yeah.
So do you go upon? Does everybody like start learning like a certain style? Like does everybody learn blues first and then goes on to everything else and then
I don't.
everything builds off of that, or is there like a?
I mean, the way I learned it was just basic chords and just
Yeah.
I just want to play Crazy Train.
Make no mistake, these two are also really good guitar players. You know,
All
like
musicians-
really.
But I do not know music theory for shit.
That's the thing is
I
like
mean,
music theory isn't something that it's really complicated. So I think all music's pretty much the same. If you're a good musician, you're a good musician. You know, for instance, like you take somebody as Post Malone. Like the guy's fucking crazy, man.
Right.
Like he dropped some country shit not too long ago to like the benefit for Texas, and the guy's unreal. Like he's a musician. He doesn't fucking, if you go ask him to play, you know, some crazy shit, he's probably not gonna know what you're saying, because the fact, I don't know the level of his musicianship and his theory, but what I'm saying more so as far as theory is like you could ask this guy like 6 different types of scales, or you know, certain things on moving up on the guitar. And
He knows
what
all the
chord.
technical
He
shit.
knows that shit. You know, like I don't. I just, whatever I hear is what I fucking play.
Those Jordan,
You know,
okay.
exactly.
What's it sound like? And you're like, okay, I could
Yeah,
I can do some shit
exactly.
like that.
And he'll be like,
Yeah.
well, you
Yeah.
got to place your fingers here.
That's the important thing. That's important.
He's like, put your pinky down, bitch. Stop raising your pinky.
So for people that want to begin, would you rather tell them to start on an electrical guitar or an actual acoustic?
Acoustic, hands down.
I say both, man. If they want to play
Really?
electric, just fucking play
It's
electric.
raw sound,
Yeah.
acoustic.
Yeah,
I
see,
think
'cause I've always been big like on the Fender, on the raw, just acoustic style. Even when you hear like I think one of the best things that ever happened is when MTV started doing the MTV Unplugged.
Oh yeah.
I think that's one of the best things
Oh,
they could
hell
ever
yeah.
have
I
fucking
like all that
done.
unplugged shit.
Because when you
Yeah.
hear, even like when you hear Nirvana Unplugged, I was
Oh,
like, God,
dude.
Nasty.
damn.
That was her
Nasty.
shit.
Yeah.
I was
Or Incubus.
fucking yeah.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was like, dude,
Did you
these
see
guys are
Mana
fucking
Unplugged?
amazing.
They did a hip
I
hop
did
one
not.
that was
Mana's
unplugged.
Mana's
I did
was
not.
nice.
Yeah, that one was good. I saw that one.
Jay Z and Linkin Park, right?
Yeah.
Jay Z and Linkin Park. did
No,
an
but
Unplugged
before
style.
then they did with like
You
LL
are
and
cool.
Grand Puba and all them,
Yeah.
and they did it unplugged.
You see, and that's the weird thing, because like I know when it comes to, again, to hip hop, you start seeing these guys. You know, they have a certain persona that they look at, but when you like, say for example, Flavor Flav, right?
Yeah.
He was some crazy ass motherfucker, looked like a crackhead, just fucking wilding out. But when you talk to the cat, the dude's actually highly educated, has got a college
Genuine.
degree, he's got an actual music background as
I
opposed
think he still
Yeah,
sounds.
yeah, yeah.
I think he still sounds like a crack.
No, he looks crackish. He looks very
He's
crackish.
crackish. He's
Yeah,
crackish.
he's very crackish.
Crackish.
Yeah.
So when you guys are sitting down to start writing your guys' tracks, is it just one of you guys, or is it just like, hey, I got an idea on a track, let's get together, or
It's
is it
all
just one of you?
influences, pretty much.
It's
It's random, but you know, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Damien does a really good job with writing.
I mean,
You write all the music. You
He's-
write all the
he's a
lyrics.
good
and
lyricist.
yeah, I kind of bring that bass just to kind of, I mean, with my writing style, I'll just bring it to the table, and then I'll be like, hey guys, I came up with these chords, this melody. I mean, what can you guys kind of just add to that? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's kind of that's how the way it's kind of been like since we've started. It all just kind of puzzles in a way.
Some cowbell.
Yeah, more
Yo,
cowbell.
we-
Yeah.
Cowbell.
Joey adds the cowbell.
Yeah, for sure.
I can do that.
Right? I'll fuck the fucking cowbell up.
Yeah.
And then, so is it when you start with a certain chord? I know, like a lot of albums, right? Or at least back in the days, when a lot of albums, they all had that same similar sound to most of the tracks.
Yeah.
With the exception of one or two that usually the singles.
Yeah.
Is that because you're usually progressing off the same chord, or how does that usually work out?
I mean, like I said, like I don't really know music theory. I mean, I just kind of like more or less I'll sort of sing it first in my head, and then whatever I could kind of find that matches that could kind of help that melody kind of find itself. That's pretty much how it kind of happens for me.
Yeah.
But as far as like music theory sort of order, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think
It doesn't matter.
I think most bands find a good sound for them, you know, and that's why they get stuck in what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's what worked for them, you know, and with the exception of the 2 singles or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's really just finding your sound, fine tuning it, you
Yeah.
know, and working on that, and it brings success. You know, you look at a lot of bands, and people like them for what they are for a reason. It's
Right.
not
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
necessarily like, all their shit sounds the same, which it does. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. You know, if you listen to a lot of shit, it sounds the same. Like if you
Right.
if you listen to Casey Donahue's album, you know, a lot of it sounds the same.
Right.
But at the same time, like, there's a reason why what worked for him is because he made that, you know. And
Yeah.
and there's those 2 singles that'll come out here and there where you're like, what the fuck? Like, why
Right.
does that sound? That's not Casey Donahue or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Like Ed Sheeran just dropped some shit with a metal band.
He made us listen to it all the way here.
And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, little did I know, I was like, holy shit, he just sounds like a higher pitched Danny Worsnow from Asking Alexandria. It's, you know, like, it's pretty crazy. I mean,
Right.
but really it's about finding your sound and toning in on that.
I think for this album, Damian was going, and I'm going to speak on behalf of Damian a little bit.
Yeah.
He was going through, issues.
A breakup. It
A
sounded
breakup.
Oh man.
A break. Okay, I
It
didn't
was
wanna bring that up, but-
complicated.
No, that
as
acoustic,
fuck.
Very complicated.
song you guys have there. Yeah, someone shitted on you, bro.
Yeah.
Someone broke your heart, bro.
What's
I've came a long way, man. I've came a long way.
That's just
Hold on,
country.
hold
man.
on. But he was in a place.
I was gonna ask that. Like, was it a real life experience?
Yeah.
what he was
Everything
going
we
through?
write
You
is
know-
all
Oh,
about.
'Cause I heard
yeah.
it like about 3 or 4 times, and I was like,
He was
Yeah.
he was in a dark place, and
Yeah.
a wise man once told me that to write music, you have to be in a dark place,
Yeah.
and it brings out this art in you. And I think Damien did that with these 4 songs.
Yeah.
And as much as I give Damien credit for these, again, Joey adds his own thing. I add my own thing. Everyone kind of adds a piece of themselves. And so, man, it becomes it's quite an endeavor. And you really put a lot of yourself out there, when music's
Yeah,
released.
of course.
Big time, especially with how deep
So
it was.
when's the album coming out?
I think
March 11th was the official date
we actually got the last of the masters today.
before
So-
we got here.
That's pretty
actually.
unreal,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah?
before we got here. So there's the engineering process, right, where you record the music. There's the mixing process, which we sent it to a guy in Nashville. Shout out to Ben Turner if he watches this.
Oh, he will.
Watches us here.
he will.
So he did our mixing, and then we sent it out for mastering. And mastering is kind of just the last level of the music production. And we just got it back today. So after this, actually, we're hoping to go back and
Start celebrating.
upload it. So, yeah, celebrate for sure.
Of course.
But
celebrating.
upload it as well, and get it ready for pre-sale.
And we'll probably have a link somewhere.
Okay.
And your guys'
Yeah, for sure.
that'd
Let
be
us
pretty
know.
The
Well,
link is in the description below.
There you go.
maybe in that
main,
area.
main
Somewhere-
importantly,
somewhere down there.
The new album, it's going to be called "What's Her Face." So, for instance,
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's
basically
pretty
you
tough.
you get fucked over by somebody, and now that person's just what's her face. Like you don't even give a shit about her, and
That's what's up.
it's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah,
So-
it's a good vibe, man. I would say most of these songs are for the boys, So cheers to that.
Yeah.
Ferda.
Yeah, exactly.
So the acoustic song. What is the name of the one acoustic song that my man Jules here is talking about?
That acoustic one, yeah, that was a while ago. I was probably,
You
I
remember
probably
the
had
name?
just turned 20 actually.
Okay, so what was the name of it so our listeners could?
Oh, Still
check it
Far
out?
Gone. Yeah, Still Far Gone. Yeah.
Okay, so definitely
Yeah.
got to check that one out on YouTube everywhere. So now with this day and age, they're not a lot of musicians, or I should say artists, don't get. It's not making the money on CD sales anymore, right? Everything's all streaming.
all
and
changed.
fucking-
Yeah.
All
it's-
changed. I mean,
Everybody could get pretty much everything for free now.
Yeah.
So it's
So,
touring.
huge audience. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
tours are
the
where you
money's
make
where
your
the
money.
tour is at, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
it wasn't
live
back
shows and stuff.
back in the day. You could make a CD or something.
Right.
I was all about merch and all that shit.
Yeah.
Which merch helps. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, merch is one of our biggest sellers. But definitely 100% is playing shows, expecting people to love your product and come out and see you. You have to make your product. For instance, like I'm a firm believer in live shows. I think live is 10 times better. Like I'll go listen to any band live. Like it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
they
who
sound
are.
better live. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
And
most of them should.
they should.
They should.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is you have to believe in your product. So
Yeah.
you present your product and you show it, and that's how you get your money. Is because one, the venue is going to pay you way more money than Spotify or anybody else will.
Right.
And then two, you're exposing yourself to everybody. So at the end of the day, I mean, live shows is
That's
pretty
where the
much
money's
what
at.
drives
Yeah.
everybody right
So
now.
so now that the COVID's coming up, I guess is COVID over? I haven't turned on the
Well,
TV.
it might.
Is it
be.
over?
It never
'Cause
started,
know-
bro.
I don't think anything.
I never started.
That's a whole different thing.
we won't get into
That's
that
a different
shit.
rabbit hole.
That's a whole. I'm telling you, we're all
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
conspiracies,
No, I think
bro.
We'll get canceled real
Bro,
quick.
sweet.
No.
We'll get canceled real quick.
Throw one at us. Throw one at us.
No, dude, don't lie, dude. We had a few shows back. I had gone to Disneyland, and this was when in LA they're starting to do like a mask mandate, or you have to provide your
Vaccination
proof
card.
of vaccination at Universal Studios. I mentioned that, right?
Yeah.
I got flagged on the YouTube video saying that I'm providing false information about vaccines. So, dude, I never said shit about the vaccine. I just said that these guys were taking the card. So I got flagged on that, saying shit. One more strike and you're fucking. we're gonna ban you or something. I was like, dude,
I don't
want
want to get you banned, so I won't.
I mean, I think I already fucked it up anyway.
Well, then fuck it. I
Fucked
think
it up
everybody
anyways.
has their own decision.
This
Yeah.
video,
What it
this
is.
video now has a COVID information thing. It's probably popping out right here,
This video
right
comes
now.
with the shot.
You should fact check everything that you say on Facebook.
We got
I mean,
some Facebook fact checkers
Dude,
over
if
here.
they could fact check Joe Rogan, dude, I have no chance.
Oh.
If Joe Rogan is getting into this shit, dude, I got zero chance.
Yo, that dude just got checked.
Yeah, he got shit on, man.
Oh yeah, they brought some shit up.
But that's crazy. But I mean, think
That's
about it.
tough.
When you have that much power,
Yeah,
you have more reach than the regular news channels combined.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That weirds me
But
out.
nobody really
Yeah.
watches TV anymore. I mean, they
No.
all stream
I mean,
shit.
because
you know
they're
what
all
I'm saying?
fucking
Like,
fake anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get from this is the way I look at it. From any side of any political party, everybody's out for their own agenda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nobody actually thinks as their own anymore. They they watch. You're either on one side or the other. So you either watch Fox News or you watch CNN. You know, nobody goes outside of their way to actually look up what
Right.
they're. what
Dude,
they're
you're a
watching.
right-wing conspiracy theorist.
You're either blue or red. You're either blue or red. You can't be in between.
Right?
I'm in
And then
between. I'm in between. I'm a
A
Texan.
shout out to all the libertarians out there.
Yeah.
You see, we just like to argue both sides, just to argue.
Yeah.
That's all. I was like,
we just start shit.
I don't even remember. I don't even know what side we fall on anymore. We just
No.
argue to argue.
I'm a Texan.
There you go.
There you go. That's all you need to know.
That's all you have to say.
That's all.
You said everything right there.
Political party?
Right?
Texan.
Texan.
Is that a
United States
Texan
of
party.
Texas.
Right? Is that a MAGA hat? Is that a MAGA hat? Oh, shit. The first thing we said we were going to talk politics and get right into.
No,
Yeah,
don't
right,
talk
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
It always happens for
So
some
let me
reason.
tell you another fucking thing. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, were you guys all born and raised here, or what was going? Were you guys
Yes,
from?
yes.
Yep.
I was born
I don't
and
think
raised
you
here.
were, right, Joe?
As you look at the white guy.
Well,
Actually, I was
didn't
born
want-
and raised here. Yeah, I was
In
born and
El
raised
Paso?
here in El Paso, and then
No
I moved
shit.
away for 6 years.
Northeast.
East side, and then I grew up
Oh,
in the Segundo for a
shit.
little
They
bit.
bring you guys over here?
You went north?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I was
Scott's
the
country
only
up there.
white kid in the fucking Segundo. Like it was pretty.
Oh,
sick.
shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Segundo, all right.
Yeah.
No wonder you got a name like Bones. You got to have a fucking name once you go to Segundo.
Yeah.
And you guys are both El Pasoans also?
Yes, yes, sir.
Damn, that's crazy.
What's up?
Yeah.
So it's amazing how
East.
much when you guys see people here in El Paso, are you guys surprised by how much actual what's the word I want to say, talent that there actually is here?
I'm honestly, I've seen a lot of people that deserve way more recognition than what they've gotten, you know? And it's just, I mean, you can only say so much about it, you know? You only have to go for yourself to see what's up. But yeah, man, like there's a lot of musicians in El Paso that are well-deserved artists, but
Yeah, but just don't
I
get
mean,
the breaks.
yeah,
or-
it's weird. I mean, what can I say? You know?
There's not too much venues here.
Exactly.
See, and the thing I've noticed about El Paso is that people won't support you until you're baited.
That's exactly.
And
true.
that's the thing that's fucking sad is that the whole time you're coming up, the moment you hit it, it's like, oh, I used to know these guys from, but they've never supported. They never went to a
Yeah,
show.
never show love.
They have
Oh, yeah.
anything until somebody makes it. Then it's like, oh, it's all about the 915.
I'm not going to shit
Yeah.
on the El Paso music industry at all,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean you're 100% correct on
Yeah,
that.
it's an
Dude, you're
unfortunate-
shitting on the El Paso music.
You're 100% correct. I mean we have to go to East Texas or Oklahoma or Wyoming or Nashville.
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially for this music.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know?
I mean it's appropriate, which I understand. You know,
Yeah,
this
I
isn't
think-
your typical like type of music for
El Paso.
you know.
Yeah, I think here in the El Paso region, they should be more, I guess, aware of what's going on in the East Texas region, you know? Because I think, from growing up here in El Paso, everybody's in El Paso's used to that 80s, 90s, old school country, you know?
Right.
And most of our community runs on that audience.
Mm-hmm.
So
So KH audience.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So when they hear our sound and like what we're used to,
They're like that's not country.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
They're like, what is this, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean,
Much love though. We get a lot of love.
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Don't get me
exactly.
wrong. I mean, our people that love us, they fucking love
They're
us.
diehards.
You know, they'll
Yeah.
show
Very
up
true.
at every show.
oh man, dude.
I mean, Cruces does this very well every time we go
Yeah.
out there. I mean, we have a lot of love from our city, and we love our city. So
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
don't get that twisted. We love
Yeah.
our
Right,
city.
right,
Yeah,
right, right.
exactly.
But it's like I said, it's just unfortunate
yeah,
that you have
Exactly.
to make it before everybody starts fucking with you.
For sure.
You know what I
In a
mean?
way, yeah.
And that goes in anything. That goes in
Yeah.
you know, comedians and podcasts, and even with the local DJs here. I mean, the moment you hear them at anywhere in the club, it's like, oh, this dude ain't shit. Oh, this guy ain't this. The moment you hear them outside and somebody else mentions them, oh yeah, I know that guy. That's
Yeah.
my homie. Or like, I've been fucking with that guy forever before. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, bless you.
Thank you.
You'll have
Thank you.
100 people outside waiting for you at the
Yeah,
end of the night.
and it's crazy because like when you think about El Paso, and this is something we always said. The reason we started this podcast is I know when you think about El Paso, you think about that opening scene from Kill Bill where it's all just tumbleweeds and fucking.
Holy fuck.
And it's just nothing but desert and a bunch of just
But that
country
church is here,
motherfuckers that
though.
nobody knows shit.
That church is here, though, bro.
But there's so much more. We're such a fucking melting pot with talent that we just don't know what to do with it or how to use it because we just a lot of people here are scared to leave home because it's funny, people that live here bitch about it, don't ever want to leave, but then they'll turn around and say, oh, El Paso sucks, there's nothing to do here, we'll go out somewhere else. I can't because of the family. Then don't fucking say shit.
Then you take people like me, where I moved away for 6 years.
I did too.
Yeah.
And I
came
was
right
like,
back.
fuck this, and I moved back.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
there's
I
a
loved it
bigger
out there.
appreciation, right?
Yeah, like there's nowhere else like El Paso.
I didn't know I was
Yeah.
a desert rat until I left. And I was like, damn, I hate the desert. I left, I missed the desert.
I went up to North Dakota last week. Holy shit, I quickly realized. You know it's a shitty place whenever you go there. And all they talk about, any store you go into, it's always the same conversation. This is how you know it's a terrible place, all right? Is you literally go there and it's so cold outside. Have you seen the weather next week? And I'm like, fuck. Like, yes, every store, you go in a convenience store and you're like, hey, how's your day going? You know, like, and they're like, it's pretty cold. We're going to have power outages for the next 3 days. And I'm like, fuck, man. Like, that's anyone
So
you
buy
talk
all
to.
your shit that you
Like,
can.
It's
That's a
negative
selling
16.
technique. It's a selling
Negative
technique,
16.
dog.
Like, fuck this, man. I'm not made
Negative
for this shit.
16?
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
fuck all
fuck
that.
all that.
Dude, it gets 50 degrees
Your
here.
fucking-
They'll shut down schools.
Your fucking nipples fall off on
Right.
that.
Yep.
Fucking cold,
I
man.
vowed to myself I'm never going to complain about cold again.
No,
like,
you can't. El Paso cold is different than regular
is.
cold.
Joey's-
Joey's seen some days.
Yeah.
the
These
last
past
whole
years.
week, man, I drove 4,000 miles.
God
I
damn.
had 4 citations.
You on the run?
Oh, shit.
You on the run and shit?
2 breakdowns.
Child
We
support
actually
will find you, dog.
We did run. I swear to God, this really happened. So we drove through 2 counties in New Mexico, and we were running from the cops. I didn't even know we were running from the cops. Okay, I swear to God, this really happened.
Oh,
so
shit.
we got pulled over right outside of some small town heading towards Clodcroft, and I looked behind us and I was like, "Oh shit, we're getting pulled over." So I pull over, and this guy was like, "Hey man." Well, first off, he was like, "Shut off the vehicle," like
Right.
real aggressive, and I was like, "Oh shit, what did I do?" You know,
Right.
like, thinking I just got speeding or something.
That's
like
when
that.
you play the white card.
Yeah. I'm like, hey man, we're good, we're good.
Just show the hand. Just show the hand out the window.
You need to have one of them white privilege cards. All right, I'm good, bro.
There's no problem.
Where do I
here.
swipe this shit?
I'm not
good,
gonna lie,
he's good.
He probably would have laughed.
Yeah, there's no problem here. We're good.
So he walks up to the vehicle and he's like, "Shut off the vehicle," and I was like, "Oh shit, you know, I've never gone through that." And so
Yeah.
I rolled down the window and he was like, "You know, I've been chasing you for 2 counties. You know,
Oh, shit.
I'm driving a big ass vehicle that's loud as shit. It's a big old diesel, and I'm driving into the sun. So I don't check behind me all the
Right.
time. You know, like I'm driving in the sun, I'm focused.
Yeah.
And so apparently I drove through 2 counties after he tried to pull me over.
How fast were you going?
I was going. Well, I mean, I went. The citation I got was
That was after you slowed down.
yeah.
So
After you
anyway,
slowed down.
So I got a failure to yield, and then I got a 52 and a 40, and
Wow.
it's one of like through one of those like stupid like
The speed traps.
yeah. And so
Yeah.
I didn't know he was behind me, and he was like, "Yeah, if you would have drove 2 miles past this, we had state troopers with spike strips out."
oh
Yeah.
shit!
And
And
go
I was
federal.
like, imagine me not knowing I'm getting pulled over.
Oh shit!
I was
We
like,
got a flat.
why did these assholes just take out all my
Oh,
tires?
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, shit, just turned into an angry Karen at that time.
You would think they would
That'll
catch
be
you though,
good.
bro. Like if they're chasing you, don't go speed limit. They got to go a little bit faster.
I had
than
it.
speed
I
limit.
had it
gotta
on
be the
fucking
s-
cruise control at
at
70.
at 70.
70.
It's gotta be
Nah,
the-
they ain't trying to catch you, bro. That was some bullshit. That was a shakedown. That was a
Yeah.
shakedown.
That's the slowest fucking
Sure, you
chase.
want to drive in and quad
I
it?
got you
That's
going.
a shakedown, bro.
They got you going 52. It's like, what the? You're a fucking menace, dog. You're a
know.
Yeah.
you're causing trouble.
And
shit.
he's chasing you. He's going speed limit.
right. Was he running? Was he running
had
after you?
hand, hand
What
on
the
gun
fuck
and
was
all,
that?
walking up. He was like, "Shut the vehicle off," and I was like, "Oh shit, what did I do?"
I'm white.
Right.
Okay.
Welcome to our
Never
world.
mind. You're good.
Welcome to our world. Now you know what it's
I
like.
felt like a true El Paso.
He's like, he's like, yes, I'm brown.
I should have just jumped out. I should have jumped out of the fucking.
Well,
car
you're
and been
brown
Like,
when
"La
La
migra." I'm just like,
Once you say El Paso, you're brown.
You're
bro.
street cred, bro. You got street cred now. You see, and it's funny. Like, do you, as a musician, do you have to have a fucked up background to make it big? Because like when you see all these movies,
Like, how many times have you been in jail?
yeah,
know.
because like when you see
Not us.
Oh man,
Twice.
twice,
I'm the baby, so
Yeah.
I haven't been to jail.
So only once.
I'm still kind of opening the curtains into, you know.
yeah, because like when you see this movie, like the Johnny Cash movie, you see how he
Yeah.
started off good, then his brother got cut in half by a fucking
It's
Yeah.
about not getting
saw,
caught.
right? And then fucking
It's about not
Don't-
getting caught.
Don't
Yeah.
get caught, and you're not stupid.
yeah, and then Ray Charles, he went fucking blind at like 8, and there's always
Oh.
something that has to fucking happen to somebody
Yeah. So-
before
Yeah.
you fucking hit.
so you
So
got
speak-
an ingrown toenail or something?
Speaking about jail,
Oh shit!
Speaking about
what's up
jail.
with jail?
What's
Oh.
about jail?
John,
Do I have a
the-
warrant? Oh,
I wasn't even gonna say his name, but
so
you said it.
last
You know what?
week-
Nah, he deserves to be recognized.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty badass.
Today.
Oh, shit,
So
okay.
we had a photo shoot coming up, and everybody was like, "Hey, we got to be at this place at this time for our photo shoot for the album." And next thing you know, so this motherfucker, we're gonna all wake up fucked up because this is
All
the
of
day-
us.
This is the day after the rodeo, so these are all of our
Ooh.
boys that went out and got fucked up.
Right.
And next thing you know, he picks me up. He's like, "Fuck, I'm feeling rough," and I'm like, "Dude, I'm feeling rough as shit." So we both show up, hungover, fucked up, and then we're like, "Yo, where's our bassist at?" Or our drummer.
drummer.
sorry.
Drummer. Yeah.
And I was like, you know, what's going on? And he was like, hey, he got arrested.
I'm like, hey.
So he's not
John's-
making the album cover.
I'm like, hey, John's brother just texted me saying he's bailing John out at this
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah,
And it was 8 o'clock in the morning.
What did he get
on
arrested
Sunday.
for?
We don't know.
We don't know. It
This
is
is
yet.
the story I heard.
Child indecency.
This is the st-
It's child- I'm telling you right now, if you don't know yet, it's child
this
indecency.
is the story we heard.
Well, he
right?
don't blink.
Okay, so there. Actually, I'm gonna spin off on that.
Okay.
Real quick because this guy has the biggest eyes I've ever seen in my life, right? And for some reason, he always looks like
He's
this.
playing
That's fucked up.
like this.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
we
So
love
they're-
John, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we love John.
I love
John is our guardian angel.
Yeah, no, cocaine's
Well,
a
I
hell
don't
of
know,
a
man.
drug.
But that motherfucker.
That was so gay, dude.
Cocaine's a whole.
He's got bigger problems than fucking. If his eyes stay open like that, bro,
Yeah, no.
There was,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Welcome to El Paso. There was a practice that we had, and one day we played after Whiskeys. We played Whiskeys in Las Cruces. And we looked at John, and he was like, "Damn it, John, blink!"
But I was looking out for him, you know.
Like his eyes were getting too dry and shit.
his eyelids don't touch. They will
Yeah.
just
He's our boy, though.
just like. I'm just playing.
But
I want to.
basically-
Yeah,
The story-
I wish he was here, man. He would have told you all sorts of stories with us.
Yeah.
Nah, I would have sat him up front, just looking, just
Oh,
the
dude.
only
Look
thing we could see is his
straight at
eyes
the
and shit. That's
He just
it.
has to stare into the camera.
All you see is his eyes on the whole fucking
We'll finish
hours.
this podcast once he blinks. We'll be here forever.
Fucking telethon and shit.
But I think where Joey was going, he was saying about how we pulled up right in the parking lot. And I remember I pulled up right next to you, and you had your window rolled down. You're like, John's getting bailed. And I was like, what? You're like, John's getting bailed. I was like, what the fuck? And I said,
John,
I'm like,
man, John.
Dude, what?
So he
Dude.
didn't make the photo shoot then.
We don't
He
know
did
what
it,
the
he
true
did.
story is, though.
Oh, you haven't
So-
seen him since, or what?
No, well, we haven't. No.
Yeah, so basically, the
Well,
only story we
saw
got,
him. We saw him.
Oh, yeah.
which to me, I think he did like some way more outlaw shit, but I don't know.
It's yet to be known. It's yet to be known.
Because he came up to me, or he texted us. He was like, "Hey," or his brother actually called.
Fuck, I want to know this story, man.
I do too.
We wish he was here, man.
He said
Yeah.
that apparently, like, he got picked out of a crowd, like in the county, like Coliseum, and they're like, "You have a warrant," and I was like, "Bullshit, dude!
Yeah.
You did some crazy
something.
shit,
Dude,
Like,
and you know, we've been planning this fucking photo shoot
shoot?
for like
weeks.
weeks,
bro.
I
many
mean,
months
They
now?
really
fingerprinted
weeks.
him and they found that
And
he
so, you know, when I found out John, because I don't know, man, I feel like I'm like a little more of the business guy out of all of us, maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
definitely.
I'm the
I'm not-
alcoholic. Just kidding.
Cheers.
You know, and
Not
I'm trying to
really,
make
not
sure
really.
everyone's
Cheers.
doing their shit, right? And like when John didn't show up, you know, I was like, I can't be mad at this, man. That's pretty rock and roll, man.
Yeah.
So just
Drummer's
draw,
not here because he's in jail.
draw a stick figure
we're
where
all-
he goes.
We're all
good.
fucked
Yeah.
up, walking up to the fucking photo shoot, like feeling like shit. Like
Yep.
it was so amazing. I mean, that's an accurate representation of the band for
It
sure.
was a fun photo shoot.
You know,
Yeah,
we
dude.
just like to have fun. We like to play music, and we like to have.
God bless John.
Just put like a black silhouette and just MIA on the
Yeah.
cover. Then that way your money.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, you
fucking
can Photoshop
Yeah.
his ass later.
Photoshopping with his eyes open.
And Adam too, man. Adam's not here
with the
either.
emoji, the emoji eyes.
Yeah.
yeah,
Just that's him.
Just
That's
put
John.
the eyes. Just put the eyes.
accurate.
Yeah.
Oh
The
shit.
John emoji.
So now with this, like I said, I was mentioned earlier. Now that the COVID's coming to an end or whatever, are you guys starting to look booking tour dates already? And
Well, yeah,
getting
we
ready for
actually
all
got
that?
our dates. Actually, yeah.
When does it start, or has it started?
Joey.
So on the 28th, we played Dead Horse in San Angelo. And then we have Coupland Dance Hall coming up. We have a bunch of gigs coming up. We have Wyoming coming up. So, I mean, we're going to be everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of been looking up for us.
It's getting better. You
yeah,
know, we
because
had
COVID really.
we had a whole Texas country.
What's COVID?
Oh yeah.
We had a
kidding.
whole Texas lineup coming up in
Okay.
Oklahoma. And, you know, as soon as this stuff started,
Yeah.
you know, it basically...
Shut everybody out,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like
Everyone.
We were screwed.
Yeah, but there's always I know like different people are doing different alternatives to having either a show or
A
whatnot.
fucking online concert.
That live.
Yeah,
We
they
did
had
it,
that
yeah.
online concert.
Ah, dude,
I
that's
don't-
so much balls, bro.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
you get no feedback, right?
no,
you get no
no.
vibe off
Nah,
of anybody.
you
It's because
don't,
our music,
don't.
you it's not just listening to it. You got to feel it, like
You
when
gotta
you're there.
crank that. You
Because
gotta
that
crank it
bass
out.
hits, those guitar riffs just fucking slam.
Get some backup
Right.
dancers and,
And
shit.
so-
We were actually talking about
Yeah.
that.
So we think...
some strippers.
we're not...
Bucks.
We almost filmed a music video in Bucks when it opened.
I didn't know that.
Oh, shit.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was
Awesome.
like, that would be sick, you know. Like,
I've never
some
been,
shit.
but I've heard good
I
things
haven't
about
either. I've heard good things.
Bucks is a
Heard
strip
good
club.
things.
Yeah, that's the rumor. That's what I
Allegedly.
heard. I wouldn't know,
Allegedly.
but
You
yeah.
can eat steak while.
Haven't
you
been
know?
to strip club in a
Imagine
while.
getting
Hell yeah.
some pasta while you see some girls shake her ass. So you
Yeah.
that's
I would
sick.
not trust that pasta. Oh,
Yeah.
I will fuck that up, dude.
yeah, you would.
Hey, for the record, I could eat pasta all night.
I'm gonna be eating Alfredo out of ass.
Yeah.
Fucking Alfredo out of ass. Just fucking straight.
Let me get some more pescado and shit.
They gotta start bringing menudo on
Oregano.
Sundays and shit.
Can you twerk right here?
Tuesdays
I need
are
to shake it.
pescado specials.
You know, I feel like we gave John a shout out and like Adam as well. Adam's not here with it. He's our
Adam
bass
is
player.
also not here. Adam is
Yeah.
our
Brings
bass
a
player.
whole nother vibe to the band.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, Adam is
Yeah.
probably the sickest bass player in El Paso.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
he's one
Yeah.
of the best.
yeah, for sure.
Now the bass that only has like 4 strings, right?
Yeah.
Four.
4.
I
Four,
think his
yes.
has.
Dude,
No, his has 4.
Yeah, his has four.
No,
Adam
his has 3.
No,
No, just kidding.
God damn, what is that one?
Like, what the fuck kind of bass is that? It's not a bass, bro.
It's just a flick the bean.
Is there any way you could look cool when you're playing the bass? Because I like when you see guitar, like
Adam
when you're-
actually does it.
when you're shredding
He does it.
on the actual guitar, you know, you're fucking into
Oh, I
it.
look fucking
Then
cool
you
playing
get a
guitar.
fucking bass and
Nah,
just
he
like
shreds. He shreds.
Yeah,
no,
I started.
yeah.
I started playing bass
Adam's
when I
Really?
came in this band.
Okay,
So I don't know shit about bass, but I know how to play the guitar.
right.
And I was like, fuck it. Like, if you guys want me involved. And so I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And then actually after me, we had another person. And then we had John come in. So John, our drummer, was actually our bassist at one point.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then Adam took over and he knows way fucking more. Like, I don't know shit. I'm a terrible bass player.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I'm a guitarist. Like, I mean,
You know, me and Adam, we went to high school together.
Okay,
We went to college together. We were roommates in college.
no shit.
And you know, he's been one of my best friends for a long time. And so finally, these guys were looking for a guitarist, a lead guitarist. And so Adam kept pushing towards me, you know. And so
Yeah.
he was my way into this band. So I gotta give him a little love there,
Right.
Because I mean, without him, I wouldn't have met these guys.
yeah.
So-
guy's unreal. I mean, his music theory is the same as his.
Oh, yeah,
I
dude.
mean,
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, very
He is.
grateful to have George and I mean everybody. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
So when you're playing the bass, how much different is it as to when you're playing the
A
actual
whole different
guitar?
shit or what?
You gotta
You gotta have that ear. Huh?
You got to fill the pocket. I feel like bass is a bridge between the drum kit and the guitars.
You're more
It's
in
like
connect with the
that,
drums.
Okay.
that mediator, you know, because the bass can handle the rhythm, you know, as in line with the kick drum and the snare and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he bridges the gap with the guitars with the harmony and all that. So
Okay.
yeah, that's a little nerdy of me. I'm not gonna
yeah.
talk it for a while. Anyway.
No,
in
that's
simple
cool.
man's terms, the bass follows the drums a lot more than it does a guitar.
The guitar,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But in theory, if you play the guitar, you can play the bass.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes and no,
So
because
that's-
there's a lot more of a difference right there. I mean,
Yeah, there's such thing as a bass player, and then there's a bassist.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Explain.
someone who could play bass,
No
I could play
keys.
bass. Any of us could fucking play
Yeah.
bass, but we're not.
I
up
probably
to-
strum
couldn't
some-
play bass for
I can
shit.
strum some strings
Actually, no.
on a bass, and
Uh-huh.
I'll do what I think is right. But there's a what is a bass like player? Like like once you hear one, you're like, holy shit! Like this guy knows that instrument.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not like
Right.
if I pick up a guitar, like that's different, you know, like versus like a bass. Like I don't know what I'm truly doing, you know. I could
Right.
probably pick up like a fucking like fiddle and play a little bit because I know a little bit about music. But at the end of the day, do I know that instrument? Absolutely not.
Right.
Hands down.
You see, like I said, I've always been jealous of band members or artists, I should say, whether it be like pianists. Can't say pianist. Can't say pianist because I'll fucking
call them
say
pianists.
pianist.
You'll get your flag on YouTube. Another flag.
I get that 3 flags. Second strike. Pianist.
Is that a record
piano
for the
player.
show?
I think it's already a flag since we said fuck, right?
Yeah,
we're done.
No,
we're
can
red
cuss.
flagged.
You see, it's funny. You can cuss all you want, but except you can't say certain words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I was told, but I.
Like Chinese virus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's it, we're
Did we
done.
already ruin
Sorry.
it? Can we just keep ruining
Which
it?
was the other one they told us that we couldn't say?
It's ruined.
There was one they said they couldn't say like douchebag or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
But you could say douche, pause, and say bag,
Bag.
and you're good. But if you say it together,
Yeah.
you're fucking done. It was like, how the
Can you say Dr. Fauci?
Oh no.
I think you said fraud
Yo,
already.
boom. I saw the
I think you said
funniest
fraud
shit.
already.
I saw the funniest shit the other day. It was like a TikTok, and like this guy kept going up to people and be like, "Hail Fauci!" Like shit was funny. He's like, "I see you on the mascot." He's like, "Hail Fauci!"
Wow.
I was like,
That's the way to go.
I love it. It's funny. But then again,
Yeah.
that's how my brain works. Like pretty
Yeah.
much, I just want to hear the most fucked up shit I can.
That's the best
24/7.
part. I
Yeah.
think
You know?
we would get along so well. Because I think, cause like, do you laugh at old ladies when they fall?
Oh,
That shit is fucking
unfortunately,
that's
Wow.
fucking hilarious, dude. Now, first I'll ask, are you
Well,
good?
It's like a slow fall.
Yeah, no, yeah. 'cause
Okay.
you gotta ask, are you okay? They
No.
say yes.
You
Yeah.
I'll
laugh
fucking
first. You
piss it.
laugh first, and then
No.
you ask.
Yeah, yeah. No, 'cause I can't help
Fucking
it.
funny, but
Like
you all right?
Some Tom Segura, gotta love him. I mean, like that's my type of shit, you know. Like there's a fire in a nursing home and there's old people burning, and then there's like the old people burning. Like it's so fucked up that you just have to
fucking
sit there and be like, oh my god, that's terrible.
Dude, I used to be at one time I was at the mall and there's this little kid, he was probably about 5 or 6, just running around. Just being, you know, one of those obnoxious fucking kids that
Yeah,
just fucking runs
You want
around.
to know
It's Joey's kid and
acts a
shit.
fucking fool.
So you were that guy that kicked my son.
So he ran by me, right? He ran by me, and I saw him. He started slipping a bit, and I saw his parents looking at me. And the kid did like a flip, busted his ass ugly, dude. I start fucking laughing. The fucking parents had a nerve to look at him and was like, oh, really? He just fell. I was like, well, get your fucking kid, dog. He just hit that other old lady, and you want to like get mad at me? Get mad at that little bitch.
Right.
Dude, I could have stopped laughing. Dude. I was like, fuck your kid, dog. That motherfucker deserved it.
He's an asshole.
that's the earth telling him he's
They
a
still
dick.
got those. They still got those leash backpacks. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe that shit, dude. How you gonna put a leash on
you're
a
gonna
fucking
put a
kid,
leash
dog?
on a kid. You know?
No.
No, but hey, not on all kids, but
No.
that motherfucking kid
That
that,
motherf-
you're
He
Yeah.
needed a
talking about,
leash. He needed a spiked collar.
That
and all that
motherfucker
shit.
needed a
An
helmet.
electric
Fucking
collar.
choke collar.
Fucking shock.
Shit, motherfucker, shit.
Heel.
No, that bitch needed a helmet, dog. That motherfucker flip. Oh, bro, I could have fucking stopped laughing. And
Shock
the moment the
motherfuckers.
parents got mad, I started laughing harder just to piss off. I was like, fuck your kid. And fuck you, man. You should be better off than that.
So I'll take over host. Backstory. How long you guys been doing this shit?
Boom.
Shit.
Well,
Off and on, 3 years?
yeah,
Off and
years.
on.
but like
Yeah.
a good now that we're on
Solidly.
it, yeah.
Once COVID started.
Yeah.
Once COVID started,
Yeah, we
solidly
started
we
doing
started.
Are you
So,
guys friends,
dude,
brothers,
we're friends.
relatives?
Well, we used to date back in
okay.
back in elementary.
That explains a lot, actually.
Yeah.
But
He
he's
takes-
gay. I'm not.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he tastes like sponge.
Yeah.
And
Don't you fucking tell everybody that.
you're a spongy motherfucker, dog. You're a salty, spongy motherfucker. That's all it is.
One of them old ones, you know, them old ass
Yeah, because
that never get microwaved.
It's
You
like
know, you have to
Because
kill the bacteria.
you
and
go in
shit,
your
huh?
mom's kitchen and there's like a sponge that's like on its
That's-
last line.
Yeah,
So you're like,
that
bro,
motherfucker's falling
That's
apart
him.
and shit.
They're 99
him.
cents. That's how you know you're from El Paso. Is when there's a
we
sponge
just
in there.
nuke it. We
Yeah.
just nuke it, dog.
With
some
45
green bottoms.
seconds.
We got 5 more uses in that bitch.
We got 2 more
We're gonna
years.
scrub
in
the
that
shit out of
motherfucker.
that play.
We got 2 more years in that motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. He's what's known as a bear. So he chases bears.
Motherfucker. No, nobody
you
believes
choke?
that
How
shit.
you
You're a
choke?
bear, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm the cuddly one.
So I was smashing him, right? So
So this is one time I was.
he was
basically-
looking in the mirror and he looked at me.
We should start a
See my
podcast.
elbow? This is how deep I was.
He raised his eyebrow.
And we're like, we should start a podcast.
Instead of talking after sex, let's just
We
talk.
decided to
Let's
start-
do a show.
Let's do a podcast.
Let's do a podcast.
Yeah,
Start
like
the podcast.
like whose idea was it to start this podcast?
Actually, it was one of my other co-hosts, Vince. He's out today, sick actually.
Goddamn
COVID?
Vince.
Yeah, we were.
Screw that guy.
I don't know what
Just
he's
kidding.
got. He's been
Just kidding,
throwing up
Vince.
for like 3 days or some shit. He said.
Yeah.
And at work, we would have like deep ass conversations about just the most random shit and just talk shit. And people would just start getting like standing around us and start jumping in and start putting their 2 cents. And my boy Vince was big on the Joe Rogan show, and he's like, "Hey, dude, why don't we just start this shit?" And I was like, "Well, fuck it, I don't know what it is, but I mean, it gives me a chance to hang out with my homies. It gives me a chance to get to know new people,
Get away from the
different
wife.
perspectives.
Yeah.
We've been blessed to have a bunch of different people. We've had a drag queen on. We've had some OnlyFans. We've had some strippers on. We've had Chuck the Broder, who's a national drunk.
Yeah.
The local drunk.
Yeah.
On a couple times.
Him and his wife, dude, brilliant fucking people. His wife's
Dude,
got
I want to
like
meet Chuck the Broder.
Oh, he's
Dude.
cool.
Shout out
as
to
fuck,
Chuck
dude.
the Broder.
Hey,
I saw that kid when I was a kid. I saw
Chucky.
that guy when I was a kid.
Chuck
we
is
gotta
fucking
get
cool.
drunk, Chucky.
Chuck is cool as shit.
Come on, Chuck.
His wife Rocio, fucking has like a master's degree in I know Chuck. I'm gonna fuck it up. Master's degree like in religious theory or some shit like that.
No shit.
Oh,
Brilliant
fuck.
fucking mind, dude. We had some other local artists.
Yeah.
Jamaican 915 Jamaican.
Uh-huh.
Matthew Johnson. We've had Jennifer Hahn on here.
Cool.
We've had a luck.
My phone fell.
We had Chris. I already forgot her fucking name.
Who?
The 18-year-old boxer, the one who fucking punched us.
Oh, she fucked me up.
She punched you?
So yeah,
She
so
punched both of
I'll
us.
show you guys right now.
Yeah, I gotta see this shit.
So yeah, so I
Pull it
know
up.
she's killing me because of her fucking name, dude. There you go.
Yeah,
Salud.
no, I know. Smell like pork rind.
Yeah,
Like-
Kayla Gomez. So she's Kayla Gomez is going.
badass.
She made the 2024 Olympics for female boxing. So she
Represent.
actually qualified. So she's gonna go out to represent for us. She's
Won the Pan Am Games, right?
El Paso born, huh?
She
That's
won the
dope.
Pan Am Games.
Yeah, she's won the Pan Am Games. She's got a bunch of fucking
That's super dope, dude.
bunch of fucking
Then
medals
we had
and
some
shit.
wrestlers on here.
We had Cita de Oro. He he does a chop challenge, and he chopped one of my boys. He
Vince.
chopped Vince. Left with his fucking handprint for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
handprint just
He
stayed
lit
on
his
there,
ass.
Now I
cut
feel
his
like we
ass.
got to do some crazy ass shit like that.
Yo, for
So,
real.
so who are you like your big podcast influences? I know you said Joe Rogan a little bit.
I don't really listen to
anyone.
any.
I don't listen to podcasts.
Oh, okay.
No,
Like
unfortunately,
we have
no.
our own sound, bitch.
Yeah, because if we did, we'd probably be doing better.
I listen to a boxing. I'm into boxing, so I like listening to the boxing podcast.
I'm a UFC guy, so I mean,
I'm sorry.
See, I
Yeah.
can't get into UFC. I don't know what it is about
you know, not many
UFC.
men like True Combat, so I understand.
Fair
Fight.
enough. Fair enough.
Are we just gonna fucking fight right now?
We're gonna grapple. Hey,
A sudden death match.
we gotta jump in.
First
the
blood.
match.
That's over. Fuck this shit.
We gotta
Go
jump
get
in-
my leotard.
Hey, but Bare Knuckle is coming up, man.
Yeah, that's just
Chad
crazy.
Mendez. I mean, he just fight Mike Perry. I mean, that shit's pretty raw. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's raw.
You can't turn
Your
away
mom's
from it.
raw.
Oh,
My mom's dead.
damn! That's why she's
asshole.
raw. That's why she's raw.
Asshole for real?
Yes.
What a dick,
Damn.
What a
dude.
dick.
Dude,
Shit.
Yeah,
I'm out.
are you
I'm out.
serious? Who's fucking with you?
Oh, man.
You're good.
right? She's sitting on the mantle at the house, dog. And you go fucking
Asshole.
She's
Damn.
all ashes. and
But
you
she
over
loves
like
us.
she's
She
raw.
loves us though.
Because I've met your dad.
Yeah.
Whoa! No homo! No homo!
Fuck.
Look
Now,
like
mom was a smart one. Right before COVID, she was like, "Smell you later," and just decided to get out of here. So
oh shit!
What a
Oh,
dick.
fuck.
This shit
that
Damn,
went
dude.
dark real quick.
Yeah, that was a fucking
I need a
bone.
shot.
That's a shot.
I had a hard on. This dude killed it, man.
Golly, man.
That shit wouldn't
I had a chubby, but now I'm just kind of whoa.
I'm sorry.
My lightsaber. My lightsaber.
Hey, you set it up though. He was like,
You had
"He's
to.
gotta spike that
You
shit."
had
Had to.
knock it
I
down.
was like,
Mom, dad. Fuck.
You push the button, dude.
You hit the reverse on that Uno
Mom's
card,
dead.
bro.
Fuck. My shit's done.
Holy shit.
Oh shit! Oh,
actually, my mom was the first person to beer shower one of our shows.
Yes.
beer show.
Believe it or not. So this little badass woman, man, like she was so cool.
This
My
lady
best
was
friend.
crazy, man.
Yeah, I took her out every Sunday fun day to go out have drinks. Like I love my mom. Like she was my badass like companion. But this woman, man, like she was something else. Like a little white girl, grew up in the Northeast, went to Austin. Like she fucking was a badass, knew Spanish like from A to Z. And this woman, dude, fucking loved us so much. So we were playing a show one night, and
it was at the Dry River, actually, on Montana.
Yeah, and we had sound hired for us, right?
Okay.
And so that means they bring all their own sound equipment for us.
Right.
And so my mom was like, fuck it. You know, in the middle of the show, in the middle of the crowd, she fucking beer showered like everywhere,
Dude,
right?
Yeah. And
I was like, people, fuck yeah, that's my mom right there.
The people that were running that sound got so pissed.
Right.
Like,
With
stop
all this
it.
shit.
And I was
With
like,
all this shit.
no, that's my fucking mom, dude.
Stop being a little bitch.
Okay,
Yeah.
but talking about people getting pissed at shows.
Oh, who got pissed on?
I got a quick story.
got
No,
beat
no
on?
one got pissed on.
Who got
Not
R.
yet.
Kelly? Who
Not
got
yet.
R. Kelly?
No one got
Oh,
pissed
were
on.
you
Okay.
that guy they laid on the stage and she fucking pissed on?
We've been pretty close to that.
Yeah.
That's hot.
So the second show that I ever played with these guys, we were Amador.
Oh,
Las Cruces
fuck.
and
This was
Cruces.
Oh, man. That
Fuck
was
Amador. I'm going to give a plug-in. Fuck Amador and
No,
fuck that guy.
no.
He tried to be an asshole, and he tried to be very disrespectful, and I will say I don't condone people being assholes. So
Right.
Yeah. But you... Yeah.
Fuck that
But
puto.
okay, so what happened is, like, you know, I was there, or we were all there, and it started kind of raining, man, on our
That was the
Not
most
gear.
kinda raining. It
narcissistic
was
shit, right?
raining.
Yo, we were
I'm
about to
with you.
get struck by a goddamn lightning.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
And they still put us on that motherfucker.
Yeah, outdoor stage. It's an outdoor stage, okay?
Okay.
Not
That
indoor.
was really
so
your last
outdoor.
concert and shit.
power shut off like 3 times
Yo,
already.
Yeah.
and the thing is that their stage is wrapped with steel.
Oh, fuck.
You know,
Holy shit.
yeah, framing. So it's like, yo, like, hey guys, it's an honor playing with you guys tonight. This might be the last show we play together.
So they kept
but
getting
yeah.
us to play.
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
that's
and we
when
were
they don't
like-
want to pay you, bro. They
we
will
were
put
like,
you out there, see
no,
what happens.
We don't want to play. And next thing you know, this guy was kind of like, so the power shuts again off, like again. And
Right
you know,
on my solo.
we're an act, you know. At that point, it's been shut off multiple times. We're
Right.
like, fuck this, you know. And we were already talking to Whiskey Dicks like down the road,
Right.
And so our
The show must go on, is what it
must
means.
go on, you know. Like, and so we went to the other venue, but right before, you know, our ex drummer, some guy, and he yelled out on the mic because we were all pissed off at that point, you know,
Okay.
because they made us keep going, you know.
Right.
And so he was like, we have another show, Whiskey's tonight.
Nice.
So the
Oh,
owner
shit.
didn't like it at
Right.
all. So he came out, guns blazing, started cussing me out, and started getting in my face. And I was like, yo, chill the fuck out. Like, first off, I haven't even said shit. Like, I don't even know you.
So my
And
shit doesn't work. It's off.
sheriffs got involved in everything, man.
No
Like,
shit.
Because I got to the point where I was like, yo, you need to chill your roll, man. Like, I mean,
Even I was lost because I was over here putting my stuff away. So I kind of came to this thing and I was like, yo, what's
Yeah.
going on here?
I was a new guy, man, and I was like, what the fuck?
George didn't know what he was
Holy
getting
shit.
himself
I was like, what's
I had
up,
no
bitch?
idea.
Like, if you're going to treat me like that, you know,
Right, yeah,
like,
that's
you don't
not.
treat anybody like
Yeah.
a little boy, like, just because you feel a certain way. You know,
Right.
you have grown men have a certain level of respect for each other.
Right.
Especially doing business, you know,
Yeah.
like, and that's the thing is he wasn't very
Yeah.
professional at
Yeah, I mean, as a front man speaking, I mean, it was weird walking into that. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
like what's going on over here, you know?
Right. And George just wanted to play a solo. He just wanted to
George
finish-
wanted to
He
fucking-
I just
wanted
wanted to
finish
play
his
a solo. That's it.
George wanted
That's all
to
I
fucking-
wanted.
That was going to be your best solo ever.
Dude.
I know that could have been my best
And in the
one.
rain too, it would have been perfect.
Yep.
I should have thrown my fucking guitar at that asshole.
No, you don't want to hurt your
Fuck
guitar.
it.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose a good guitar in an asshole. You never want to lose a good
Yeah,
guitar.
well, fuck
in an
that
asshole.
asshole.
Yeah, but we still love him though.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. I love him.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm neutral. I don't know shit. I was too new.
I'm going to go on record
So I
and
live
say
in
that he's an
940.
asshole.
Come find me, bitch. No, just saying. I'm playing.
I'll go on record and say he's an
Nah,
asshole.
but that night was a good night, man.
It was.
Yeah, we ended
went
up
to
playing-
Whiskey's.
Beautiful.
No, you go, man.
Went to Whiskey's and had a great night. You know,
Good
hundreds
people.
of people. I mean, we're very much loved in Cruises. So
Yeah.
had a great night.
So what's the groupie scene like for you?
Oh,
guys?
yeah, that was the shit I wanted to
I know
ask.
you were thinking that already.
Yeah, I was
Oh
thinking of that.
man,
Yeah, so
I don't.
so
I
many.
have no.
So how many?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's so
No
freaking
groupies.
many, dude.
So how many guys are into you guys? Or
Yeah.
you would be surprised. But
we take care of each other. Let's just put it that way.
there you go. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
a
yeah.
fight.
We have
It's
a
always
crazy.
a trade.
So ask Damian about size 11s.
Damian, what's up with size
Oh
11?
shit!
no,
a girl tried to holler at you.
I
with
don't know if
size
I know
11
this.
feet?
No.
She got some big ass feet.
She had some skis on.
That is oh man.
Top
So
song.
Go ahead, dude. You're uncomfortable.
That's tough.
You sealed the deal.
so our old friend,
Yeah.
who I'm not gonna speak of.
Does he start with an R?
No, it starts
okay.
with a T.
Okay.
He starts
Oh,
with an R.
wait.
He starts with a T.
What's his name rhyme with?
Right.
Rory.
All right. Just as
Okay.
He's just gonna give
I
his
know.
initials. and
Tory?
then it's,
Rory.
okay. Right.
Rory. So anyway.
Random shit.
So anyway, what happens? So the old Gillies, you guys know where Gillies
Yeah.
is, right?
Yeah.
So that used to be Arena.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I forgot what was going on before. I think we had gotten done jamming or rehearsing or whatever. We went to Arena and we showed up just to like hang out after a jam.
Yeah.
But us kind of like pre-gaming with the jam, going to Arena, we were already kind of feeling a buzz. And the next thing we see, this chick, she's I'd say like almost 40.
Hey,
She
hey,
almost
good, though.
40.
She
Yum.
looked good. No, I'm not lying.
Hey,
She
hey, hey!
looked good.
There ain't nothing
No,
wrong
no.
with 40s.
No, she looked.
But like it just
that's
it weirds
old.
me out. Like for me, it weirds me out,
Yeah.
I don't know.
We didn't
It's just
know.
I
I didn't know.
He's young.
I mean,
yeah, I'm young. Exactly.
You're young.
I'm young.
You're young. You don't
I'm
know.
young. My young eyes were not used
You
to
don't
that.
know any better.
Yeah.
No.
you ain't never been to
You're,
Teddy's.
you're not into MILF.
That was like my cherry was getting
Yes.
popped that night visually.
Yeah. You're not
All
into
right. And then what?
gilts.
Yeah.
I want to hear it. And then what?
So we were all we went that way.
Oh shit.
And so our friend Rory
Uh huh.
sat down and was getting crazy ass lap dance with
Let
this
me say
chick.
this: this
At,
woman
at fucking
Arenas?
At Arena.
This woman pulled up a chair and made exposed herself. Like I'm not even
Yeah.
shitting.
Was
you.
she hot though?
The bass-
She was good looking. I'm
She
not gonna
was
lie.
good until
we saw her feet.
her feet.
her toes were kind of over the sandal.
Oh, they were
I
like
mean,
that.
yeah.
She had the
they
grip
were-
at the top.
Her sandal was touching the floor and her toes were
that's
touching
Is
fucking-
it the girl I'm
Oh.
thinking about?
That's hot.
The
And I
girl
was like,
She had Freddy Krueger feet.
Yeah.
The motherfucker just started fucking.
The worst thing about it is we get back to the band house. So she, at that point, she's already shown all of us her hoo-ha at that point,
Awesome.
And we're like, this girl is fucking lit. So we took her back to the band house.
Like
Of course.
Like gentlemen.
Yeah, like, I mean-
gentlemen gotta make sure she gets home okay.
So she goes and does her own thing, with one of the band members. And then
what
she,
thing?
They had-
They played Twister.
Yeah.
I'm sure they
So
sucked
she
her
comes
toes.
back out.
I'm sure they sucked
She
her
comes
toes.
back out in the garage, and she's
Tori's a
like,
crazy
she comes up to
motherfucker.
me and she's like, "You're next." And I was
Oh shit.
like, so I sent me being an asshole.
Challenge accepted.
I sent my ex bassist in there. So she went in. She's like, "I want to be laying down, sweetie," and I was like, "Not for me." So I sent my ex bassist in there, and he comes back out. All he said was, "She's not having that." She comes out so mad, dude, throwing shit. That's not what I fucking said. It was so
nah, it was one of those nights.
Really?
yeah.
Long
And then
as you
Damian gave her a ride home.
Tori is a crazy motherfucker.
It was one of those nights.
Yeah.
Oh, you gave her a ride home?
I was dragged to, yeah.
And then what happened?
oh man, dude, she just kept saying yes, sir, to everything I said.
Damn. That's what's
I'm not gonna lie.
That's not-
I was tempted, but
It's all
the
right.
youth in me at the time was pretty.
That's when you got to do all your fucking
was like,
mistakes,
That's
bro.
when you
Yeah.
blame it on
Like
the
when
youth.
you're fucking.
I was like-
fucking young and dumb.
I'm going to say this real quick. One of those nights sounds like a good song title.
Yeah.
One of those nights.
Well, that's
Okay.
that's an Eagles song.
It is?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
One of those
Oh,
nights.
it is?
It's an old school Eagles song, though.
Damn it.
Come on now, but it does. That's why
One
it
of
sounds
these
good.
nights
Yeah.
again. How about
Yeah.
that? Again.
Part two.
Part two.
So we actually,
Rainy nights.
a letter from Helga was actually from a crazy ass night when we played in Oklahoma. So there's a girl. We had no idea what her actual name is, but we call her Helga from Hey Arnold. You know, the girl with the
uh-huh.
pigtails
What the
and
fuck
shit.
is Hey Arnold?
The football head.
We're old.
I'm
Yes,
old,
these-
dog.
yeah.
I'm past 40, so.
Anyways, so we go to Oklahoma,
is Hey Arnold?
and there's this girl, and
I
she's
think it's a Nickelodeon show.
imagine
Yeah.
a bigger woman,
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
and then
Healthy.
pigtails, not healthy. No,
Young.
this is like
Like
her
borderline.
mom is like, "Hey, go get me the goddamn remote control," and she lives in a trailer. That type of Oklahoma, okay?
Oh yeah.
That type of Oklahoma.
That's classy.
And so
Yeah.
she walks in
She's a
and she's
keeper.
Class
she's
A,
about
dude.
it, like.
She's sweating gravy.
So she
Oh,
comes up to
yeah.
us outside, sweating gravy. Yes. So she comes out outside and she's like, talking, and I'm trying to be nice, and so I giftfully, turn her on to my ex guitarist, because I don't.
Why you pushing this guy, dude?
You be
I have a
fucking up
thing.
your
I
friends,
have a
man.
thing
No
just
wonder
to,
he was an asshole to you
I want
guys.
to put everybody in the most fucked up position I can. It's just my hobby. And so Helga,
hobby.
so I actually have a Snapchat. I'm not
Helga's
even
a
shitting
crazy
you.
bitch.
So we all turned her down, like we're like, no.
Yeah.
So we look behind us, and we're outside on the patio in this bar in Oklahoma. And next thing you know, we see Helga bobbing
Yeah.
Superhead.
under a picnic table, and we're like, what the fuck?
I was
So we
like, there's
turn
no
around.
music playing out here.
It sounded like
no heavy
beatboxing.
She was like, yeah.
Sure as shit, this girl is like
Going down on
going some dome on some guy, like some 60-year-old man too. It wasn't even like a young
Right
man.
before I goddamn set, dude.
Yeah. And then after
yeah.
the set, she literally forced her way through security around the doors and literally like would not let us leave, like to the point where we had to get cops involved. So
She pretty
there's-
much wanted to touch all of her crotches on stage.
yeah. She,
No
she
shit.
said, I can't say this.
Yeah,
she
you
said
can
this-
say
you
whatever
can.
the fuck you want.
She literally walked up to me and she was like, if you want something, let me know. I'll be waiting by your van. And I was like, okay, cool. And then she literally told me that she wanted to,
She wanted to blow her?
Because
she
Joey-
wanted to blow. She
It's
wanted
because
to blow.
Joey thought she looked good in good lighting.
Yeah. Do it in your
Everything
smoker
looks good,
voice.
though. Like, yeah, it's like,
Do it in your smoker voice, Joey.
Do you want some head? I'll meet you out by your van.
Dude, that's the one you got to take advantage of. Put it in the throat hole.
That's
gotta
what
fuck
that's what we
that
said.
It's a new location,
You got
bro.
to fuck that throat hole.
Business
That's the
was
fourth
good.
hole.
Business
new
is
try.
good. So.
That's the fourth hole you got to take advantage of.
That's
felt like a virgin.
A letter from Helga. That's what it came from. So.
Yeah,
like a
man.
virgin.
Helga. Shout out to
Shout out to Helga in Oklahoma.
Hell yeah.
Hey, shout out to Silver
Never
Saloon,
met
though.
you, but
Never met you.
Never
But you
met
seem
you.
like
Silver
a lot
City?
of fun.
Shout out to Silver Saloon.
oh, Silver
Silver
Saloon.
What's so special about Silver Saloon?
Dude.
Where's that at?
It's in Terrell. It's outside of Dallas.
Terrell. That's where Jamie
East.
Foxx is from.
Beautiful place, bro.
Right? So that's where Jamie Foxx is from. Right?
I don't know.
Terrell,
Let me
Texas.
look on my
Yes,
watch.
it is.
It is from Texas. Yeah, I don't know why I know that. I know the most random shit. dude.
Yeah.
Some shit I should know, like my kids' names and shit. Don't know.
But you know where
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is from,
I can tell
motherfucker.
you where Jamie Foxx was born.
Right?
A lot of people don't know who Jamie Foxx is, but I'll fucking.
You
But I
know,
know that
speaking
shit.
about Terrell, I'm pretty excited to say that we've got, when is it? The 29th of March, January, February, March,
29th of April.
May. April?
Oh shit! You gotta go.
29th of April. I got to count
You gotta
like,
count
like
down.
that.
Yeah, April we got
29th.
Coupland,
Coupland, yeah. And then 30th, what do we got?
Pflugerville.
Pflugerville and a distillery.
Pflugerville.
Yeah.
And then
Pflugerville.
20th of March.
Pflugerville.
Are you guys playing in Lukenbach?
No, not
Yeah.
yet.
They're,
Yeah,
they're
Lukenbach.
outside of Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
you gotta hit
yet,
up Lukenbach. Just that's
I don't know.
Look,
where-
That's
good,
that's
man.
one of the places, man.
that's one of the country fucking spots,
Also,
right?
Yeah.
Shiner, we're planning on all this shit, but
yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
right now everybody's barely.
We're getting back on track after all this COVID bullshit,
Yeah.
dude.
And see, but and I'm
What's
sure
COVID?
you're gonna have a great turnout because people are just tired of being home.
Exactly.
People just
Yeah.
want to.
Dude, you know, we get
music.
we get massive turnouts at country bars. At the country bars, I mean,
Mhm.
they're packed.
yeah.
You know, and no one gives a fuck.
Right.
And we're
Yeah.
just playing, like we're just living our lives, man.
Even when we played with Logan Sanford for the first time, I don't know if you know him, but he's one half of Shotgun Rider. He's more of Texas country.
doing his own thing
A background.
now, and he's pretty much the front man. I mean, this guy is insane. Probably
Yeah,
one of the
dude.
best musicians I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
Like
Really?
that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So you
I mean,
guys
we're
played
gonna-
with him?
Yeah, we play with him, but we
Uh,
also have a album release coming up. We're in the works for making a party. I can't announce anything on that just because
Right.
it's not set in stone.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
set in stone.
But
fucking set in
if
stone.
I say it, it's set in stone.
Kinda.
It's set
tell
in
'em.
stone.
We'll just say it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be doing probably something at Ricky D's on the Thursday before we leave for our tour. So we're
Okay.
working on that right
Yeah.
Oh shit, we
Which
are.
is-
Hopefully. That's
Oh, I thought you meant the shots, like for pre-sales.
now. You just
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna be doing a live stream where we're gonna be doing shots for every person
Pre-sale.
that pre-sales all of our merch.
Until we get drunk, though, not until we die.
So the thing that's fucked up is I think my merch is gonna sell the most because all it says is bones fucks. That's literally all it says.
It was gonna say "fuck Joey Bones," but
We wanted to be more.
Yeah,
yeah,
OG
it's
about
a little
it.
more original.
So I'm
Bones
like,
fucks.
fuck, man. Like, now I'm going to be the one 2 minutes into the fucking cast
Done.
to be done.
Fucking done.
That's right.
Dude, I'll take a shot with that. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
So what's the craziest story you've had from from any of the tours that you guys have had already?
I would
the
say
club
at
dates
Sonic
you've had.
Ranch. Sonic Ranch when we recorded.
Was that
with
the Bunny
Tori.
Ranch?
With Tori. Hands down, this man. Oh my
This guy does this guy fuck?
dude.
Oh shit!
Holy shit. This man shows up.
What the fuck?
He fucks too much.
So shout out to
Fucks.
Sonic Ranch in Tornillo, Texas, one of the most famous places. I mean, this place is
Unreal, man.
Unreal.
It's
To the T, dude.
the biggest recording studio that's residential in the whole world. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's the largest residential recording studio in the
Yeah.
world.
Oh shit!
Right outside of
Yeah.
El Paso, man.
I mean,
Insane.
Who
In
knows? all these
Tornillo,
people
Texas.
come to this place, and El Paso is famous because of that. But I mean,
It's literally a
um,
vicinity for musicians, man.
Really?
so we stayed in
Yeah.
a hotel there that one night, and Tori was like, "Hey, I want to come out and party," and we're like, "All right, like fuck it, like
We're lodging, shit.
Where do you party in Tornillo?
in the hotel room.
Oh,
we
shit.
don't need a whole crowd,
Dude,
We want-
yeah, dude, when it's just us, you can party.
Oh shit!
And so this motherfucker comes in. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so he's like a spirit animal. Like, there's not many people like
Yeah.
that, but he is. He reminds me of Chris Farley. All right, this guy.
Oh, shit.
He's always like, fuck, like that, And big old white dude, and this fucker comes in with a Bush Reagan '84 shirt, and I was like, fuck this. He's about.
He
it.
came
This
to
dude
fucking
fucks.
party.
He's ready.
So he comes in, and we have a specific video of him. So we didn't know a lot of what happened that night, like, because we woke up the next day and, like, all feeling like shit. So we started looking at the videos, and we have a video of that night of him, all of us going, Tori, Tori. And we're like, what the fuck is this? And he takes a moth, dude. A moth.
Because there's
And he
fucking
goes-
moths floating around.
Right.
It
This
goes like this,
fucking rooms.
exactly like this. And he eats the fucking moth. But we were all so down for it. at the time.
And he shotguns a beer after.
Wash that shit down.
I was like,
Kill the
yo,
germs.
This is
Yeah.
lit as fuck.
Yeah, Tori, we hope to see him soon.
Yeah, we'll see him soon. But Tori is probably the most lit person we've been
Yeah.
around for sure.
Oh,
I mean, there's way worse stories, but I mean, we'll.
Yeah.
No restraints.
Yeah.
Aye,
Well, you gotta have somebody like that around because
Yeah,
that's
of
what makes
course.
this shit fucking interesting, especially
of
when
course.
you're on the road.
aye. Exactly.
Yeah, when you're on the road, when you're doing your thing, you gotta have somebody just wild out, just to fucking
Yeah.
trip out on.
Like the Motley Crue of country music, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Bitch, I always say that shit. That's kind of how when I joined this band, right?
Yeah.
People would ask me like, "What kind of music is it?" And I say Texas country. Well, what's that? I'm like, man, these guys are like Motley Crue of country.
Right.
Think about it like that.
Damn.
And so, it's
Strippers
just
and
party.
eight
It's
balls
fucking.
and-
It's like rock and roll country, man.
It gets wild. But we
Yeah.
played the
It's
fifth of
so
everything.
yeah, Texas country is so wide, bro. So there's so much of a variety of sound, bro. It's insane.
It's like a little bit like Blink-182. I've kind of noticed that.
Really?
It's a little bit of pop punk in there. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool.
So it's hard. It goes harder than like the outlaw country.
We're
It's
right
just a
there.
different
We're in the
sound.
same.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we're kind of
Vicinity.
in the same genre. I mean,
Yeah.
we have a song, "Love That Went Nowhere." Everybody
That's
knows
outlaw
it
as shit.
as Colbin, and that or Copenhagen. Sorry.
Yeah.
And that's outlaw as fuck. I
Yeah.
mean, like, it's in the same genre, if that
Okay.
makes sense. It's more about region. That's what
Yeah.
a lot of people care
That's the
about.
cool thing about country, man. You could like take it real slow, make someone
Right.
cry. You could bring it up to make someone party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just Texas country is just a whole different sound in my ears.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude.
Very different.
That's not the first thing that's been in his ears, so.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
old.
You ever seen Scary Movie 2?
That's podcast 2. What's been in Damian's ears?
Oh shit! All right, so where could our people find you? Where could our people get all your tour updates, all this shit? They want to get merch.
On our website, man, we just literally
Plug
probably
your
launched
website.
it like about 3 weeks ago. www.damianisaccband.com. Isaac is with the 2 C's.
We're on OnlyFans.
We're actually working on that.
That's way to go, dude.
Yeah.
Feet pics sell.
Feet pics, yeah.
Feet pics, and then sell your draws.
Yeah.
Dude, people will buy
Hobbit
shit like
feet
that.
pics.
People will buy that.
They're
shit.
gonna see
I
my
don't know.
big ass toenails
Yeah.
and shit.
They're all green and shit.
We'll give Joey some French tips.
I'll give you a little vial of the way I smell for $10.
I'll fart in this jar.
Dude, if
I'll
fucking,
fart in this bag. Hold on, let me.
if Gwyneth Paltrow could sell a candle that says what's it called? My pussy.
It's
my
like
pussy
vagina or
smells.
something.
Yeah.
God, that smells
my
like
vagina
heaven.
smells.
Smells like heaven.
Erica Badu sold hers.
Have you
Smells
smelled
like
that?
heaven.
Yeah.
Have you smelled it?
No, I haven't.
I don't need to. I can tell you.
No.
Yeah. Okay, tell me.
It smells fucking great.
Smells like mayonnaise.
Oh yeah.
It smells delicious. Like you can eat it.
Like
Nice. Okay, there we go.
It's very edible.
Stewart,
like
if
man-
Martha Stewart and Selena Gomez, got together and combined their pussy. This
Yeah.
probably
Have they scissored?
Oh, dude,
I don't
that's not
Who's
my
that?
ultimate favorite.
Martha Stewart. and
Martha
Selena
Stewart
Gomez.
and Selena Gomez.
Oh, I'll do it. Martha Stewart would have got it a long time
She's
ago.
gangster. She's gangster.
Yeah.
Exactly.
gangster
So we're
shit
making
now.
like a gangster Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
Fuck
That can
yeah.
cook.
I'm down.
No,
Who
no,
doesn't like cooking?
She's got lupus though.
You got to do Martha Stewart just to say you did Martha Stewart. You know what I mean?
I'll take
Hey,
it.
dude,
It's not even like-
Martha Stewart was banging back in the day.
She was.
though.
She was.
Yeah.
I'll
She
still
really
get it
was.
just because.
Just because
she
back in the
was.
day you can say
Yeah.
Just for memory's sake.
Yeah.
For memory's
You
sake.
could show your kids a past picture of her and be like, yeah,
I would have to be looking at her
Yeah.
photo on the wall.
exactly.
I would have taken her to Chico's Tacos.
Yeah. So how'd you make them cupcakes?
Oh, should
I
have
pee in
been
her butt.
I would buy her 2 singles at Chico's.
With extra cheese.
the extra cheese.
You
No.
gotta get the cheese.
I don't know
Yeah,
about the
get the
extra
25-cent cheese.
I don't know about the extra cheese though.
Hey, since
Pee
they
in her
changed
butt.
that fucking cheese, it hasn't been the same since back in the day.
No, they changed the fucking
everything's
containers
been-
and all that
Everything
shit.
been changed since they washed the containers.
But everybody, it
everything's been
seems like
done.
everybody else got rolled tacos now.
Yeah,
we
that's
don't
a
even
good thing,
care
though.
though. We still fucking eat Chico.
Dude, when you
At that
drunk-
place, Gillies, they're fucking tacos. Right?
Yo,
Shit.
yo.
You know,
for
shout out
real.
to La Cometa, man. Come on.
Yes.
El
They're
Cometa.
flautas.
El
Is it?
Cometa.
El Cometa.
El Cometa.
El Cometa.
Check this guy.
Yo, think about all the people we could be sponsored by in this video. Like, that's so El Paso and fucking Cometa, Chico.
I can
Gillies.
fuck up some Cometa right now.
I could fuck up some Cometa, yeah.
So Cometas is
All right.
bombing.
So before we go, tell the people the tour dates. Tell the people what you got to tell them. The merch. Where can they buy their merch? Where can they download your guys' music? Where can they get the newest album? Talk about it.
Yes. Well, everything could pretty much be found on our website, as again, www.damianisacband.com. Our next show dates are going to be in San Angelo on the 20th of March. And then in April, the 29th, we'll be in Coupland at the Old Dance Hall.
Okay.
Pflugerville the next day at the Brewstillery. Spirit of Texas. Shout out to Spirit of Texas. Yeah, man. I mean,
What about El Paso? When's your next El Paso show?
El Paso,
We're working
We're
on that
solidifying that. Yeah.
Tonight. They're doing it tonight.
Dude, it's hard.
Well,
It's
Main
hard
importantly-
getting shows.
yeah,
Importantly-
it's hard here. Yeah.
Importantly, we're gonna be dropping the album. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
most important
That's
thing.
the
The
most
EP,
important.
yeah.
We're gonna
Dropping
have
when?
guaranteed. I'm gonna say that we're gonna have 2 top 10s on this. I'm gonna guarantee it.
Really?
I'll put it on money.
All
I'll
right,
put
it's
50
on.
bucks
It's
on,
on
it
the
right
internet
now.
now.
I'll
It's
put
on the
it.
internet.
He
now.
put it out there.
You
He
put it out there. The
No,
universe.
It'll be 2
March
top
11th.
10s.
March
Yeah,
11th.
it'll
yeah.
be on March 11th.
Well,
We're gonna upload it
don't forget about us then.
Yeah.
for sure. We're gonna upload it right after this, probably.
Hey, we're gonna
Yeah.
come
We'll
back
go
on 169. That's what we said.
Yeah, we're coming
Yeah.
back 169, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys said it. If you guys are down, if you guys are in town, if you guys aren't on fucking tour and shit,
Hopefully we can have someone we could eat sushi off of here.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
I'm down. We need to do some crazy shit.
We'll have an ASMR right here.
Yeah, we'll be in town, man. We'll
Yeah.
be in town.
All right, now for sure, you guys will definitely be back 169. That's a Damian Isacc Band. Instagram is at the Damian Isacc Band as
Damian
well.
Isaac Band.
Do you guys do
on
Facebook
Instagram.
and all that shit?
Yes, Facebook, Damian Isaac. Just pretty much
MySpace.
type Damian Isaac in the search bar and
MySpace.
everything will
Zanga.
Yeah.
How active are you guys on Instagram and all that shit? Because I know that's like the new way to. That's
yeah.
the biggest way to fucking put your shit out there.
Yeah,
nowadays.
I think Instagram is where, that's where we kind of interact more with our
We're
audience.
not crazy about it though. I
Yeah.
mean, we're not
We
like
have-
constantly in your face, but we also
Yeah.
do enough.
Yeah.
We have a band Instagram, but man, it's hard to
Each-
take care of
yeah.
social media. So usually I just tag this guy and
The youngin'.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
mean
knows
he's
all
a
about
singer,
the-
man.
yeah.
He's
The baby.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
He's
So
got the good throat.
Just look for him. What's your
No
Instagram?
gag reflex.
No gag reflex.
There's a reason why
I
he
wouldn't
can
know
sing
that.
so good.
The
That's
throat.
what's up.
I can eat about 10 popsicles, no chewing, buddy.
The throat.
You swallow hot dogs.
I've seen this guy suck bread off a corn dog. I'm just saying. Oh shit!
In one bite. He did it in one bite.
That's
And
talent.
the weenie was still there.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Full of surprises.
That fucking talented motherfucker, man.
Oh shit! So that's it. Damian Isacc Band on the Instagram, on Facebook. Get them at their www.damianisacband.com. Get out their tours. I'm gonna try to see. They're gonna be back for 169. We're gonna try to get you a show here in El Paso. We'll talk right now when we get off.
Yeah.
Tits.
We're gonna try to get you some tits. We don't wild out with some shit. We got some other shit coming up too. We'll let you guys know. See if you guys want to be involved in that. Till next time, guys. Get at Damian Isacc Band, DamianIsaacBand.com. For your boy Jules, their man Cujo. As always, remember, don't be a dick. Don't be an asshole.
Deuces.
Deuces.